it's Sophia, and today I'm going to do a shopping haul for you guys. I've been meaning to do this, I just have not done it yet, but I'm going to do it today. Excuse me. I went shopping at Half Price Books a couple weeks ago and I bought this stuff, and I wanted to show it with you guys. It is books and music stuff combined, so I hope you like it. So the main reason I went at this time was because this record that I saw the week before, and I was like, I should have got it, but I didn't. I was afraid it wasn't going to work because it's used vinyl. Excuse me, and it's never a good idea to buy used vinyl if you don't know what it looks like and how it plays. But I went back and got this, and I did not regret it. It's Journey Raised on Radio. It was $14.99, and it plays wonderful. A great album, and it's so nice. Let me show you the cover. There's a picture of Jonathan Cain, Steve Perry, and Neil Sean. And then I also bought this right here, which I've been wanting to get for a while. It's an album frame to flame my Steve Perry thing, so I'm really excited. I have to put this in and hang up on my wall, my signed one I got. And then I got two books that I should have got when I was there at the time they didn't. I got this book. It's called Oscar Schindler, The Untold Account of His Life, Wartime Activities, and the True Story Behind the List. It says the biography is essential in understanding one of the most extraordinary figures from the Holocaust. Spy, businessman, bon vivant, Nazi Party member, righteous Gentile, this was Oscar Schindler. The controversial savior of almost 12,000 Jews during the Holocaust, who struggled afterwards to rebuild his life and gain international recognition for his wartime deeds. Author David Crow examines every phase of the subject's life in this landmark biography, presenting a figure of mythic proportions that one prominent Schindler Jew described as an extraordinary man in extraordinary times. This book sounds great. I can't wait to read it. Next, I have On the Eve, the Jews of Europe Before the Second World War. That's a picture of Anna Frank. That's one reason why I wanted to get it. But here's what it says. On the Eve is the portrait of a world on the brink of annihilation. In this proactive book, Bernard Warrenstein presents a new and disturbing interpretation of the collapse of European Jewish civilization before the Nazi onslaught. In the 1930s, as Europe spiraled toward the Second World War, the continent's Jews faced an existential crisis. The hardest realities of the age of anti-Semitic persecution, economic discrimination, and ominous climate of violence devastated Jewish communities and shattered the lives of the individuals. The Jewish crisis was much as a result of internal decay of the external attack. Demographic collapse, social disintegration, and cultural dissolution, which were all taking their toll. The problem was not just Nazism. In the summer of 1939, the more Jews were behind barbed wire than outside the Third Reich than within it. And not only in police states, but even in the liberal democracies of the West, the greater part of the Europe was being transformed into a giant concentration camp for Jews. Unlike the most previous accounts, On the Eve focuses not on the anti-Semites, but on the Jews. Warrenstein refused the common misconception that they were unaware of the gathering forces of their enemies. He demonstrates that there were a growing and widespread recognition among Jews that they stood on the edge of an abyss. On the Eve recaptured the agonizing sorrows and the ever-affectionate cultural glories of the last phase in the history of the European Jews. It explores their hopes and anxieties and ambitions, their family ties, social relationships, and intellectual creativity. Within that, life made meaningless and bearable for them. Made meaningful and bearable for them. Wasserstein introduces a diverse array of characters, holy men and hucksters, beggars and bankers, politicians and poets, housewives and harlots, and the special painted chapter Children Without a Future. The geographical range is also vast from Vilna to Jerusalem in the north and Amsterdam, Vienna, Warsaw, and Paris. From the Judeo-economic speaking stevedores of Salonika to the Yiddish excuse me, of the Soviet Union and Crimea. Weinstein's aim is to breathe life into dry bones, based on a comprehensive research rendered with compassion and empathy, and brought alive by telling anecdotes and dry wit. On the Eve offers a vivid and enlightening picture of the European Jews in their final hour. This book sounds great. I can't wait to read it. I hope you guys like this video. Sorry for my coughing. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And please show me down below what you guys have been buying, what you guys wanted to buy. And I'll see you guys next in another video. Goodbye.